Bobby, don't you look at my feet? You're my tea, don't you? Oh, Bob. Oh, Bobby, you look so handsome. You look like a new dog. Oh, you smell so good. How about you, Maxie? Max? Max? I'm watching their dad. He's making a coffee. Sitting here working on my jumper.
It'll be a national morning at this rate when one of them goes.
Oh, don't. Oh, that'd be awful. It'd be awful. Oh, Bob looks so handsome. You're a handsome boy. Hey? Yes, Max. You're still handsome. You got my tea, don't you? What's my tea?
His teeth done as well.
Oh, did he? Did you have your teeth done as well? Oh, you had a bit of everything, did you?
Facial. Blueberry spa facial.
A blueberry spa facial. Oh, my word.
And he had his teeth cleaned.
Oh, lovely. Oh, Bobby, you look amazing. Do you feel reborn? Do you feel refreshed?
A makeover.
Yes, a makeover. Oh. Good morning. Good morning. I've had some sleep. And it agrees with me. Oh, so I'm pleased to report 4 nights sleep in the Jack's household. Yes. And it is Saturday the 15th. Saturday the 15th. Oh, so I slept in till just after 8. Not that you needed to know that. And I've had a bath, washed my hair for you. Got some makeup on. I think I might have, I don't know. I'm not very good with my own makeup. So yeah, I've had a lovely morning, nice and slow and mellow. I think it's important that yeah, we just look after ourselves, and that's what I'm trying to do this month. So I went to bed. Well, I had to hang on till 10 to 9, then I went to bed. So yeah, I had a good sleep. So I got up this morning, and I normally work on my socks. Oh, crumbs. Yeah, normally work on my socks, but I didn't. For anybody, yes. So thank you for all your lovely messages. Thank you for your company, keeping me company, and thank you for letting me talk about my jumper that I'm working on for my soon-to-be 10-year-old grandson. So I set myself a target. I was going to do it in 4 weeks. So a week ago yesterday, I was quite stressed because it was a week to do the back, the front, week to do the back, week to do the front, week to do a sleeve. So it took me 4 weeks in total, and it gave me a week's grace. And what with one thing and another, you know, starting it, unpicking it, starting it because I wasn't sure on the size. Yeah, I managed to finish the back, started on a sleeve, and then so I've completed that. So I should have the back and the sleeve done by today. And I started on the front. Was it Wednesday? Da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da. Oh my word, look at that. I'm on the raglan. So I think, well, I hope I might get that finished tonight, or near enough. We've got Strictly, so we're getting into that, watching that, and I've got to do some dividing for the front, do one side and then do the other. Oh my word, I can just imagine him in it. It's coming Monday, so it'd be so nice that I can show him. We can just sort of have a bit of a little try on. Yeah. Yay! Are you happy? Are you happy when you're working on a project and you perhaps can't see the end, and then you get to that moment where you think, oh, yeah, I can see it, the end is in sight? We're going away a week today, so really I would like to get the 4 pieces finished. I don't mind coming back and sewing it up and then putting the neck together, but that would be lovely. And the sleeve didn't take me very, very long at all. So yeah, lovely. What else? Oh, I don't know. I think we're going to have a go at making the Swede and carrot soup, which would be lovely. It's been beautiful this morning, but Mr. Jackson was out, so I didn't get to go with him for the walk. But I might go this afternoon, or I might even go this evening. No, not this evening, this afternoon. Put my teeth back on. Yeah, so started the day with Jeanette, and yeah, thumbs up, Jeanette. Well done for talking about the menopause. And I know that the conversation is starting, people are having that conversation, but depending on what group you're in, depends on who listens to that. And yeah, I think earlier this year, I'd suddenly thought, yeah, all right, I'm going through the menopause, but so are my family because I'm going through it. Yeah, it affects them. I don't get any hot flushes, but it was the anxiety. That's what I have found, that I've become a bit more of a worrier, a bit more anxious. No, not a worrier, a bit more anxious about things. So yeah, like if I broke my leg, my family and people around me that knew me would know that I couldn't drive, and they would help me, and I'd accept that, and I'd say, oh, thank you very much, go and do my shopping, yeah, put it away. Or if I had some kind of illness, if you have a broken leg, people can see it and they understand, they don't really need any more explanation. But if you have an illness, say, if you had, I don't know, perhaps the dreaded C word, people would perhaps go and research it, and then they'd be a bit more informed and try and support you. And it's the same with this. So I hope for my daughters and my darling granddaughter, when their time rolls around, yeah, life will be better. We'll all be a bit more informed, shall we say. That's all I'm going to say on that. But yeah, well done, Jeanette. And happy birthday for today. Happy birthday, girl. Right, I'm going. I'll speak to you later. It's a bit late. I'm a bit skew with my hair. Have it up, have it down. Yeah. So yeah, we've just been. Mr. Jack's just been to the post box, and I've received a package which I knew was coming, but it's like the last one. I've been buying Alex's Advent. Oh, so we have 22, excuse me, 23, 24, yeah, and then it'll be Christmas Day. So yeah, oh, that's gone so quick. Can't believe how October is like just rolling, we're going through it so quickly. I wanted to show you the leaves. Just bear with me, I'll see if I can. The leaves that we did with the boys the other night, we've just been talking about them, or perhaps I'll just show you. So these are the leaves that the boys were doing, painting the other night. They're just wood, like, is it balsa wood? Plywood. So when they go together like this, you know, when you have a plan, you haven't really thought it through that far. Oh, trust me to pick the one that won't go in. Right, here we go. Right, so they are going to hang like that on. I've got like a tree, one of the white trees that you can get from Hobbycraft. I use it at various times in the year or for special occasion. Yeah, we had it for the Jubilee party. I'm thinking, right, okay, I can see some of that. So I'm wondering whether I should just paint those green. I'll wait for the boys to come. Next week, the boys come on Monday, the two older ones, and then Benjamin obviously comes on Thursday. But I thought if I paint all these, the backs of these green, and then they can just decorate the front, we can put them on the Arga to dry, and then I can just decorate them for Thursday. I'm hoping we're having like a family dinner. We're going to go pumpkin picking. And even though I don't celebrate Halloween, the rest of my family does, and that's absolutely fine. So I'm quite happy to go and get the pumpkin with them, and I enjoy all that. But as to the decorating and all that, I leave it. My husband normally does it with the boys. So yeah, we'll have those. So go and do that. So that should be nice. And I think we're all going to try and get together. But we will see. We will see. Right, so that's all I come on to tell you. So nothing great exciting. But I hope you're having a lovely Saturday and doing whatever you're doing, whether you are choosing what you want to do, whether you're relaxing, whether if you've not been well, you're feeling a bit better, or if you've got to go to work on a Saturday, perhaps you have a day off, you know, in the week. I'll speak to you later. Oh, is that okay? My glasses. I'm filthy. Just been making this soup that I wanted to make earlier in the week. It's the spice swede and carrot soup with the chimichurri, whatever that is. Can you see that? Yeah. And that evidently is this. Make like a dressing, salsa, I don't know. And it's with the herbs. And you just pour it on, you know, like as a. You see that? Yeah, it's got the chilli and the oil and the coriander and parsley. And you just put it on your soup like that. So you roast your vegetables, which is like you do with a lot of the vegetables. You need to go in a soup. And yeah, it was okay. It's sweet. It'll taste better once it's mixed together with a few ingredients. Waste not, want not. And as I got it out of the fridge, I was thinking, do you know what? There would have been a time that I probably would have thrown that away, and that's such a waste. So yeah, it's fine. Mr. Jax has done all the chopping. Well, I did some peeling. And yeah, it's out the Tesco magazine. So I don't know whether you can go. I don't know if they have a website you can go and get the recipe, but it's got ground coriander in it and turmeric as well. And it's got a 1200 millilitres of stock, and I use those. Well, the Knorr, you know, the liquidy ones. I use Aldi knockoff ones. So yeah, that's in the oven, baking. I'll see you later. Oh my word, that looks really lovely. Wow. Is that for me?
So,
Yeah, that's lovely. Thank you very much. Mm. Have you tasted it yet?
yeah. Had to taste it to season it.
Of course, I need to say that. Oh, that's really nice. Really nice. Really, oh, lovely. Mm. Quite a few portions there as well. Tasted the soup. It's lovely, really lovely. Oh, so waste not, want not. Lovely. So I think I'm going to take that into the other room. Oh, crumbs, yes. I need to have my, what's it called? Chimichurri. I want to say chimichurri. That's chimichurri. Is that chimichurri? I've got the camera on if you want to be in it.
No.
No? Oh, right. I should wait. Just wait a minute. Oh. Oh, lovely. Oh, look at our little garnish. Oh, wow, lovely. So I'm going to, go in the other room, go and do a bit of editing and enjoy my homemade soup. So at the moment, thumbs up. Oh, I really need to find my tripod. Oh, got this top. Have you got anything that you like it, but when you put on it, you're always like fiddling with it. And you put it away, don't wear it for ages. Find it again in your wardrobe and think, oh, I haven't worn that. Put it back on, you're like, oh. Right, so I'm up here and I had planned to do some sewing, but I don't know whether I'm feeling it or not. But I know Mr. Jackson's going to call me because we've just been making the soup together. It's not a great culinary delight, but we just love hanging out in the kitchen. I'm quite happy peeling. He does all the chop. Well, I'll do the chopping, but he's really quick. He's a lot faster than I am. So I brought my cup of tea up. Oh. Yeah, good one. And Oh, don't tell Mr. Jacks, but I thought I'd got a Kit Kat in my hand. It's a Saturday treat. I can't find it. I think that's because I thought it but didn't do it. So I can't sneak into the kitchen and get it while he's cooking. While we're cooking the soup together. He's gone and got some fresh bread. Yeah, French stick. You didn't need to know that either, did you? But I think it's like a really cheap meal. Though I don't know how much a Swede is. But it's like Swede, 3 carrots, a stick of celery, an onion, garlic, and then some fresh herbs. So we would tend to have all of those. Maybe we wouldn't have Swede all the time, but you know, like a leftover meal. There used to be that program, didn't they? It used to be called Ready Steady Cook. I can cook and follow a recipe, and I'm fine, and I understand quite a lot of the stuff that you have to do. Mr. Jacks is like, he'll open the fridge and he can make something out of nothing. So that's where his skill is. But I think that soup could be like a leftover. And if we haven't got the fresh herbs, that's like a luxury. We bought it this time because we wanted to do the soup. Oh, we've got that manky sweet. So we'll pep it up. And a chilli. We had to buy chilli because we didn't have one. We'd used them. But other than that, yeah, that's like 2 minutes of waffling about the soup. I'll tell you why I'm off my sewing, or I'm not feeling my sewing, is because when I went to meet Jeanette on Wednesday, she had a present for me. I was like, oh, thank you so much. And she goes, it's not from me. I was like, oh, okay. But it was from Dawn at Dawn's Days. And I sent her something last year for Christmas. And she didn't get it for months and months. Well, she got it, and then it went back, and then came back. Oh my word, yeah, it was so months. And then she sent me something, and it was the same kind of thing. So we kind of decided that we need to use Jeanette as our present mule. But she was rubbish. Only because I'd seen her twice and she'd forgotten. So, excuse the crinkling. Shall I show you what I've got? I'm so excited to show my husband, and he's like, oh, that's nice. And yeah, all that. Oh, I'm not going to cast anything new on. I just, yeah, need to get this jumper done, and I've got my list and everything. I've seen this and I'm like, oh, look at this loveliness. Oh my word, look at that. Now, it doesn't have a label. She does like hand dyed. I watched her last week, and they had, she's got a studio at the art centre, and she'd opened it. She had loads of hand dyed, and I was like looking there going, and now I have one. And that reminds me of, you know, rhubarb, an apple rhubarb crumble. So it's all about food today, all about food. I have to go and put a pair of socks on, I'm cold. If I put a pair of socks on, then maybe I'll stop thinking about it. And not only that, she put in for me, look at this. Make sure I've got the round right way. And I remember, I think Dawn buying this fabric. Oh my word, look at it. Isn't it beautiful? And it's a proper Dawn's Day bag. It has a label on. Oh. And she knows me well because look, blue lining, and I do like a bit of blue. So yes, I'm thinking I need to wind it up. It needs to become a cake of loveliness. God, do I sound a bit mad? Yeah. Do you find that? Are you like that in your craft room or wherever you are? Ah, there we are. Right, I've misses down here. I think I need a bit of a tidy up in here. I don't call it untidiness, I call it a creative environment. Yeah, should we call it that? A creative environment. Right, I'm going to go do some tidying and try and find some proper stick. Yes, because I feel like I'm always prancing about. Speak to you in a bit. Hello. Excuse me. I'm just upstairs. I think I said I was going to tidy up, didn't I? I'll kind of move some stuff around on my bed. And then I got involved with something else. I touched something and that was it. You ever touch anything and that's it, you go down a whole new rabbit hole. Yeah, I think it's because I'm hoping there's going to be a family meal here on Thursday. So one of the things I would like to do as a quilter or as any craft, you think, oh, would it be lovely if I had made this and I could have that here and I can have that there? Yeah. I would like some table runners on my tables, because I can make as many quilts as I want, but it'd be nice to just sometimes just do a small project and it's done. And I love all the quilted stuff. So I think I shared with you was it last week or the beginning of October? This book by Stuart Hillard, and he was one of the contestants in the very first Great British Sewing Bee, and he's amazing. He's so talented. I've met him, been on a workshop. He's lovely. And this is about 100 quilts. Just check. About 100 quilts, and it's a book that has 1 or 2 pages and gives you like the bare bones of quilting. So maybe not for a beginner, I don't know, depends how competent you are, how confident you are, if you like a challenge. So I wanted to have a look at, I was looking at the old-fashioned frames, and I want a rectangular, table runner. And I think, let's put this here for copyright. And I'd picked out, these 2 blocks. And when I've read it, this is 12-inch and this is 6-inch. And just making it up as I go along. So I thought, well, I could do a 12-inch in the middle, and then I can do my 6 inches, and then I could, just do all this. So I decided I'm going to do a 6-inch block. And I've got my, just get them here without dropping them, my autumnal fabrics. I'd got them out, and I kind of chose these 2. Love the sunflowers and I love the pumpkins. And where I live, you don't go very far. We go through past this beautiful, what we call it, the flower barrow. Don't know if there is even a flower barrow there, but they have like lots of flowers there. And at this time of the year, from August onwards, they have like sunflowers. Beautiful. They have buckets and buckets of them. It's one of those things that you drive past and it just makes you smile. And they have pumpkins. And this is where I'm hoping to go on Thursday with my girls. So that's what I chose. And some white fabric. That's self-explanatory. Da-da, So I'm very pleased. I don't want it overly, I don't know. I don't know. I was about to say I don't want it overly. I want like sort of like a harvest festival kind of thing. Yeah, I really like that. Really, really like it. Not that anybody's going to be able to put anything on it. So yes. Obviously it's not going to be a very wide tablecloth. So I've got to do, what was it called? Do some frames. That's the word. Because on here, let's turn this around. Anybody that does quilting will know what I'm talking about. We go, oh my word, you're making such a meal of it. So there's the star in the middle, and then you put your frames on here, and depending on what you do, it can get bigger and bigger. So I kind of want to do something like that in a rectangular shape. I might just turn you round, and I can just show you. I like preparing. So it does take time. It seems to I like to cut everything out and then sort of sew from there. And you think to yourself, oh my word, I've just spent like 2 hours up there, and all I did was cut. I haven't got anything to show for my time. But when I come back the next time, I can just boom, boom, boom. I can go. And even if I've got half an hour, I can just come up for half an hour and I can just sew. So I'll show you. Can you see the princess? She's there. And that's all my mess. I have had something out. I don't know what I was doing. I pulled all that out. I need to put it away. So this is where I am. I've got my... Oh, let's just... Bear with me while I... Is that better? I hope so. So I have all my my strips cut, and then what I do is I tend to, where's my label? I tend to work with these just like sticky labels. I can tear them off, and I just put them on there. So I know that's going to be my square for the middle. And then, no it isn't, it's going to be the square for my my squares, my edges. So that's my sunflower. This isn't the right measurement, I don't think. Is it 2? Oh, it's just, yeah. But I know that I've got to cut some more of these pumpkins out, and I need to just trim that down. Waste not, want not. You know what I'm like with keeping bits of material. So this is the next lot, and I've just cut out the amounts I need. I think I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to do 5, so I think there'll be 6. So we'll see. So they're all cut out ready, and that's for my middle square. So that's kind of how I lay it all out. So that's my process. You see how happy it makes me. So do you do anything when you are, whatever craft you're doing, with your knitting, with your crocheting, with your sewing, quilting or whatever, do you have like a process? Do you have an order of things, the way that you like to get things together? Do you, if you're knitting, do you get your project bag? Do you put your yarn in? If it's hand dyed, do you spin it? Not spin it, is it? It's wind it up. That's it. Wind it up and put it in your bag ready, or do you wait until you're actually ready to sit down and knit? Like to get all your notions together. Same for like crochet kind of thing. Yeah, let me know. Am I just the only one that's like this or not? I don't know. Let me know. Right, I think I'm just going to go down and see how Mr. Jackson's got on with this soup. He was just supposed to put it in the oven. It was going to cook, but it's been quite a while, so I need to go and check and see what he's doing. Hello. I just come on to say goodbye because I've been doing some editing and I've been yakking all day at you, or with you I should say. It wouldn't be at you. So let's have a time check. Oh, crumbs, right, let's get my watch right. Oh, 16:29, so that's not too bad, is it? I'm aware that sometimes I don't say goodbye. My daughter does tell me off about that. It's I'm not being rude, it's not intentional, it's just I forget. So I've come up here. I've cut out for 5 more squares. I'm all ready to go. So I think I'll be in the mood for a bit more sewing. Sometimes I just have to get myself straight. And I found the Kit Kats. No, I was going to say so. I'm not saying that now. That's a whole different podcast. Right, so I'm going to go. I'm going to spend a bit of time with Mr. Jacks. Oh, and in the editing, we did the soup in stages today, and I sort of come up here, spoke to you, spent some time with you, and then went back down. But in the editing, I've moved it so it's all in one section. Oh, excuse me, I've got a bit of an itchy nose. And I think as you watch the video, you'll see that there's one part that I just need to go and see Mr. Jacks, but you'll have already seen the soup. So, yeah. With that, I'm going to leave you. So I hope you have a lovely evening. And if you're watching Strictly, yay! So I'll see you in the morning. Bye.